things.
Oh, she has some of
They're
those.
fun.
We'll have to see if they're available on QVC.com. Okay, this is great. We've got 15 minutes left, and we have like a frog prince in the show, which is
love
really
the
fun.
frog.
This ring is so cool. When I first got introduced to this ring from Barbara, I was floored because it has such a charm and whimsy about it. It's the gemstone frog ring. We have a couple choices of gemstones to choose from. So the first color that we have here is our iolite. And then we also have it in a beautiful rhodolite, which you can see, like the iolite's a little bit more purple. The rhodolite has a little bit more of a berry color to it. It is a rhodolite garnet, so it's like that red berry. Next to that is going to be your peridot, which is a fun crisp green, which is a nice color too if you're thinking for the frog.
Yeah, absolutely. And the peridot we use is really, really beautiful.
And then the blue topaz. Notice too on the back of the frog, solid 18 karat gold. This is a clearance price for $139.98. Even when I look at our original QVC price of about $190, when I see like the depth and dimension of the design, I'm extremely impressed. I would have expected it to cost much more. So take it and run. Don't ask questions at this clearance price of under $140. Because look, you've got this beautiful frog who's almost just like perched up on this band ring. And he's almost like ready to leap. But then you see here all across the band, like the leaves, the almost more organic texture too that you're seeing between the beadwork, the zigzags that you're so iconic for, and every little detail, even your lotus flower on the back, your finishing in the under gallery, the gemstone that create that lotus flower that's very signature in your collection.
Oh, yes.
What was your inspiration for the frog ring?
I love the symbolism of a frog. They live on land and on water. They symbolize cleansing and rebirth. And so, you know, when you see them in the spring, it's that whole idea of regeneration and renewal.
It's such a beautiful symbol. You know, it's even like that emotional transformation too, right? Because they go through different stages in their life to become, you know, who they
Absolutely.
are. My daughter would just think this was so funny if she saw it on my hand, like cute funny. You know, she'd think like she'd want to give it a kiss and expect like a prince to appear. I was like, well, the prince our daddy's here. But I think it's such a fun kind of whimsical piece. We've got sizes 6, 7, 8, and 9 available. $139.98. I think what I read there, that might have just been for one of the gemstones too. So make sure, pick your gemstone and your size while we can still have it. We've got rhodolite, iolite, peridot, and blue topaz, J359237.
And there's
I've got that iolite
new
on.
concept coming to couture that actually matches back to this frog. So if you like the idea, don't miss out on this clearance price, because then
A little prediction.
yeah.
Okay, so iolite, which is like that purple. You've got the berry in your rhodolite garnet, your crisp spring green and peridot, and then your Swiss blue topaz, which is just really refreshing and crisp.
And
$139.98.
I made him kind of a tribal frog, you know, so that it would have a more sophisticated feeling and less.
I love it. I wanted a pet frog when I was a kid. I had one that like was in a fish tank, and then I wanted one like a tree frog.
Oh,
And so my dad took me to the pet store. I held one.